Within 5 minutes, they've got power rising again. Dyatlov has what he wants.
Не удалось поднять мощность реактора до 160 мегаватт.
Ладно, передай управление Топтунову. Вперед, вперед. Только не уходи и постой с ним рядом.
The control room staff have every reason to fall in line. To be a nuclear engineer is a prestigious and well-paid job. They and their families live in the company town of Pripyat. The shops are well stocked, and there's a new school and amusement park.
Nobody wanted to lose the job, because losing the job would mean losing the flat in Pripyat and going elsewhere to probably some ghastly outpost in Siberia. The fear of getting sacked was a reason why they didn't speak out more effectively when they realized that they were doing something that could be very dangerous.
8 minutes to 1. Another alarm.
Уровень воды в барабан-сепараторе опасно низкий.
Разберись, там не маленький.
No one outside the control room knows about the argument going on there. For workers like Sasha Yevchenko, it's just another ordinary night.
There were no specific assignments for the shift. I'd already done one shift and we all thought the reactor had been shut down. I thought the tests had been done on the earlier shift.
Outside the plant, the night is still. Three minutes past 1. After the failed revolt, the control room is now calm too. The men have got the reactor's power to the level Deputy Chief Engineer Dyatlov wants it for the test.
Анатолий Степанович, мы снова вышли на мощность в 200 мегаватт.
Очень хорошо. Начинайте испытания.
Но по регламенту начинать испытания я могу только при мощности в 700 мегаватт. Если вы хотите проводить испытания при уровне мощности в 200 мегаватт, я прошу вас занести это ваше распоряжение в оперативный журнал.
Да будет вам известно, что как заместитель главного инженера я имею полномочия изменить параметры проведения испытаний. И я ими воспользуюсь. Продолжайте испытания.
In the pump room, mechanic Valery Kademchuk is visited by his friend, foreman Valery Perevzhenko. Kademchuk has less than 20 minutes to live.
Я думал, ты сегодня не на смене.
А я специально пораньше из Киева вернулся.
Ну что, продал машину справа?
Ну, по крайней мере, с покупателем договорился.
Хорошо, поздравляю.
Как говорится, прощай, Москвич 2140, здравствуйте, Жигули.
Отлично.
Я думаю, что, может быть, еще останется и на джинсы. Да ладно.
Ну ладно, будем видеться, пока.
Давай, до встречи.
Next on Perevzhenko's rounds is Sasha Yevchenko in the maintenance department. An innocent request will lead them back to the pump room near the reactor core.
Сань, мне нужно немного зеленой краски. Зачем? Мне надо обновить маркировку на трубопровод. А пойдем, у меня в бутовке еще что-то.
Кстати, Саня вот совершенно не разбирается в рыбалке. Кстати, так же, как и ты.
The water shortage continues to set off alarms. But still, none of these engineers believe a serious accident is possible. For the top man, Nikolai Fomin, it's simply inconceivable.
Fomin had done a correspondence course in nuclear engineering, but he wasn't an expert in the field at all. He had risen mainly because of his standing as party secretary. Unlike Dyatlov, who was aware that there were dangers in these reactors, Fomin believed everything he'd read. And so when the issue of safety arose, he'd say, well, the chances of an accident are completely remote, about as remote as you being hit by a meteorite.
Even the safety-conscious Alexander Akimov, who does understand the technology, has officially estimated the chances of an accident at Chernobyl as 1 in 10 million per year. But Akimov and his colleagues do not know the reactor as well as they think. They are the victims of years of cover-up and negligence.
Рабочими буднями стала для нас и одна из республиканских целевых программ «Энергокомплекс».
From the 1960s, the expansion of nuclear power has been a key target of the communist regime. Nothing has been allowed to get in the way, not even the KGB. These recently released KGB documents show the authorities ignored repeated warnings between 1979 and 86 that Chernobyl had serious design flaws. Chernobyl's director, Viktor Bukhanov, and his senior managers rushed to get reactor number 4 open early, so that they and their party bosses could win substantial bonuses. Safety came second.
Bukhanov, the director of the whole power station complex, was always at his wit's end to meet deadlines to build these reactors. For example, the roof of the reactors was meant to have been built with fireproof materials, but these fireproof materials didn't exist. The roof had to be put on, so he used combustible materials.
Accidents were common and hushed up. The very tests being done on this night should have been carried out before reactor number 4 was even opened. Now at Chernobyl, all these chickens are coming home to roost. Something deadly serious is happening in the reactor's core that no one in the control room is aware of. The few boron control rods still in the reactor are only partially inserted at the top. So power is building into a hotspot at the bottom of the core, where the sensors don't always see it. The reactor is now an invisible ticking time bomb.